Well, praise be, beautiful human. Can you tell I've just finished watching The Handmaid's Tale? Um, I'm so nervous as usual. Well, hello, beautiful human. This is Yellena, and welcome to, I think, 7th part of PlaySMR and walkthrough. Return to Ravenhearst by Mystery Case Files. Today I am feeling as physically cold as usual, and just as invested in politics as I was the last week, especially since these are the two things left in our inventory, especially since Nico Jordan has officially I want to say deposed, but that's not the word. Well, I think let's see what this shipwreck has to offer. Bro, look at you. Dude, you look traumatized, bro. You look like you've seen something that you shouldn't have, and somehow it was all caused by this parrot. So yeah, I'm feeling extremely well, especially since this man has officially become Sharktooth, our president, and here's a raven. I believe that he's extremely well equipped to take on this job, and I was honestly ever since this whole I don't even know what to call it. It's been ruckus, roller coaster, I would call it chaotic episode in Romania's history that I got to live started in October or November, I don't quite remember, last year. I haven't been able to fully relax until last Monday, when I woke up to the greatest news ever, that someone that's actually well equipped mentally and overall quite decent human being, so that is how low my standards were, has become a president. I could finally say, okay, this is a whole episode or season in my life that I got to take in my life and Romania's history in which I got to take part has ended. I don't know how I started this sentence. I could finally, after all this, I could finally breathe out the biggest sigh of relief ever. And so that is taking that is replacing my morning coffee, because I have high hopes for what's about to come, and I'm extremely happy that we have managed, the people voting for this band, have managed to win over the other one, or if we take into consideration this whole episode, the other two I don't even know what to call them. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know how to catalog them as, let's say, extremists, fascists and extremists candidates. again, I don't know how I started this sentence, but yeah, I finally feel a lot more relaxed, and I feel like sorry, that extra bit of caffeine that I would need in order to function as a normal person is not necessarily needed anymore, because now overall I just feel a lot calmer and safer living in this country that I was seriously considering leaving if the outcome of the elections wasn't the current one, hadn't been the current one. So that was quite the explanation. If you want to know more, I'd be happy to what would be the verb in English? I'd be happy to further explain. But you're not here to hear me talk about politics, I think. Are you? What are you even doing when you're listening to this or watching it? Why are you here for the 7th time watching me pretend that I still know how to play this game when I clearly need help over and over again? As I said the previous time, I am genuinely curious as to how you are and what you're doing, and whether you're taking your needs seriously, whether here's a fork, garden claw my ass, that's a fork, bro. Whether you're celebrating each and every milestone that you have in your life, whether you're being gentle with yourself when you know that you did not do as much as you think that you should have been doing a certain day. Because I just want to promote this better version, better view of the world that I'm thinking about. This world where people would, oh, here's the bow tie, prioritize their needs and dreams, and making themselves happy, and actually setting boundaries and staying hydrated and respecting their sleep schedule and such, in order to support the whole, here's again, the whole be the change you want to see, even though it is definitely scary at times. Ooh, we have a new clue. Boop. Konnichiwa, Kurabu-san. Are blocked with barnacles. Could I? Boop. I think that this is a clue. Oh yeah, I can go up. I thought that I had to do something else, something more, in order to be allowed to climb up the stairs, but it's not the case. Oh, I know. I think that these are the clues as to how we can solve that puzzle up there. forgot it. I forgot to look at it. So we have the middle heads pointing upwards for all of them. Why are they different colors? Does that even matter? I think not. I hope not. So they will change at random, or what's the... Oh, I already hate this. Is it going to stay open here? Nope. That was it. I'm not complaining though. Definitely not complaining. This is so pretty still. Look at it. This, bro. Hi, Cricket. The foul creatures abound in this wicked place. What's foul about a crow? I was actually talking about a friend. Let's pick this place first. I was talking about a friend, with a friend about this lately, and Charles, is that you?
Who's that coming in here? I didn't invite nobody here. You're that stinker. You drove my daddy nuts.
It's the boy.
He's still alive. Aren't you happy about that? Yes. And I know what to do with people like you. No matter. He'll return shortly.
Oh no, we've been captured by... I don't know who this person is. Or maybe... I think it is the guys... the twins' brother. But I don't remember his name. Just curious to see if I can do anything else before we inspect the sparkly corner. Nope. There isn't. So as I was saying, I was recently talking to a friend about domesticating. Oh, I love this design. About domesticating crows. So seeing the character or the text appear calling it foul creature is foul in itself, because they could be amazing. They could make amazing pets, and if you befriend a crow and you're like nice to them, they will go tell other crows, and they would bring you like little gifts, like little pebbles and whatnot, things they found. Oh, look how cute it is! Things they found interesting, and they could like imagine walking around with crows on your shoulders, completely embodying the Edgar Allan Poe vibe while doing it. I would just do it for the... First of all, for the hell of doing it, because it seems like a really cool thing to experience. Second, I would do it for just because I want to see the world burn, just because I want to see the people around me have extremely confused and I believe sometimes even terrified or intrigued reactions to what they're saying. And I think I'd be looking really not cool. Are these roller skates? No, not necessarily cool, but like I think it would match my inner kind of dark soul vibe. Soul's a vibe. If I could like walk around in like a long black trench coat, very snake-like style with crows on me, kind of like just chilling, vibing together. Imagine how many men I could scare off. Just imagine that. That would be. Here's a spoon. I think that I just said those two things so fast, one after the other. It sounded like I edited and duplicated that sentence. I feel like it would repel men a lot easier, and if you're a woman that doesn't know how to fight, I am going to go out on a limb and say that you feel the same. Sometimes just seeing the basic white male be handed what he deserves according to his attitude. Oh my god. It sounds like the wettest dream I could ever see or just see come true. Also, that's where I'm gonna leave it. So while I continue rambling about random shit, we're left with quite a few objects to still find, like a centipede. I personally can't see it. Oh, is it this one? There. It said fly, which at first I thought it was this one, but that's definitely ladybug. That's definitely a spider. That's what you call it. And then there's barbed wire. Barb wire. And where in the world are the roller skates? Like, I sincerely cannot see them. Never in my mortal life would I have been able to associate whatever the hell that was in the corner of the screen with that foul. That's what it is. It is foul. Anyway, we're left with looking for a dead fly. I'm assuming that they're the these ones. I would play with those tiny umbrellas when I was young. So much until I completely break the system and the paper around the thingy in the middle, that would be like the handle of the umbrella, would completely disintegrate. And even now I think that if I were to find one I would definitely play with it, because they're just so small and cute. And what the heck? I think at this point I should not comment on what the object, oh, here's a deadline, bro, on what the objects actually seem to be. I should have already learned my lesson so far. Now this is so pretty. I was actually thinking about buying one myself, because I have something of the sort, but not quite. Escapeth. Is that a rat? Skittering of various fauna can be heard within the walls. Just a bunch of old junk. Well, everything around here is old junk. Don't you feel so? Oh my god. Oh my god, I remember this. I don't know why I was under the impression a stairwell made impossible by refuse. I was under the impression that, so this is how I get back to the attic. This was in an entirely different game. So cool. Virtually everything is covered with cobwebs. Let me know how that's working for you. Bro, you can't say that it's a metal dial. You can't say that I didn't use my brain for that one. I feel like that's not what I wanted to do. I feel like I've seen this in another movie, or in another game, and it's like an Easter egg. I don't know. Oh yeah, they look like the gnomes thingies that we were, the Whack-A-Trolls from that puzzle. Anyway, I'm extremely curious to see what else is here. Could it be? Oh, I think we need what do you call it? A film to play in order to for the curtains of the theater to open up. A duck. Okay. Oh, as I said, we need the film reel, which is also the first subject in the list. Here it is. Then there's a flute. Can't see it for now. Moving on to the next. Mouse. Goblet. Here it is. A monkey. Here it is, a skull. I feel like, oh, here's the rat or mouse, or what was it? Horseshoe and a pen. And I'm once again yawning, obviously. When it's safe, of course. Is this like I don't know what you call them. A lizard. The fruit is something like, is it star fruit? No. Flower. Although we don't need that. Sailboat. Call? A sack. More like a sachet. Or sachet. I don't know what you pronounce it. What you'd pronounce it in English. Sailboat. That's a duck. A snail. Yeah, I don't have a clue as to where the rest are. I can't see any of them. Could this be the pen? Yeah. So this is the secret. As soon as you say I can't find something, or you admit, oh, I can't do this, la 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 la, life would be like, oh, can you really not? And be like, here, now you have everything. Go do it. Go solve the problem that you're currently facing. Sailboat. I need to see the crows. Cross-legged for this one, although it's not healthy. But I just want to be comfy for just a little. I want to be bad for a second there. Adult me, teenager me would, here's a sailboat, would make fun of adult me, would laugh of adult me until they cried. But in secret they would be so jealous of everything that almost everything, just in general, would be jealous of how we are currently living. And I have been practicing gratitude a little more than I normally would, and I've just been thinking more and more about how a few years ago I would have given up so much to have what I have right now, to be where I am right now. But right now it doesn't, like nowadays, it obviously doesn't give me as much satisfaction anymore, and I'm constantly looking for the next best thing, the next step. I want more, I want bigger, I want better. And little of what I want is actually materialistic. And it's just, it puts things into perspective, and it forces you to be so grateful for coming so far, or being on a journey towards creating your best self. I feel like, oh, here's a horseshoe. I feel like I could explain this better, but at the same time I feel like if you relate to what you're hearing, I don't need to explain it better, because you hear it, and you, because of the fact that you've already internalized it, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Where the hell is that flute, bro? I've been looking for it in this whole, like, I keep going visually in circles like this, trying to find the darn thing. It's so fucking annoying. But yeah, always comparing. Here's the, oh my god, I was imagining like one of those stick-like flutes. I was not thinking that it was a whole. Hi. Do I have any clues as to what the order of those things is? I don't think so as of just yet. Let's go to the theater. Here's the symbols behind him. Oh, it's Victor. So Victor was the brother. I knew that there was a character named Victor, but I thought that it was Charles. I didn't. Oh, hello. Can I turn it off? I can't. It's just wasting energy. Electricity. I knew that there was a character named Victor, but I didn't think that it was him. Okay, so there's the what do you call this? Rhombus, I want to say, but it's more like diamond with a dot inside. That is the last. P, a circle with a dot inside, or D, I don't know what that is. Yep. Circle with a dot. R, and then there's a weird looking S. I think it's this one. And there's like a spiral. Do we have a spiral? Or something with 3 symbols. Oh, there's a spiral. Okay. And for the rest, I think I have to wait. And if I go back, they're gonna be the same. It's okay. think I have to watch the whole thing all over again, and then I'll just take a photo of the wall behind him, because as you most probably know until now, I have the memory of a goldfish. My short-term memory is kind of bad, honestly. So the first one here has to be like an eye. It's like a circle with this one. Then there's this one, I think. Then there's the X. Bro. Okay, then there's like 3. So only the bottom row was what mattered. I want to see what it says if I did this. What were you trying to accomplish? What you couldn't, bro. And I think I could use the pickaxe to break the window. But like, here. That's where it was. Here's Johnny. So now we can go out through here, but I think I want to go back here and once again lose my mind trying to look for the objects in the list. So there's a nail, which I'm assuming is like one of those things that you... This one. Not like a fingernail, you know. Bowl. Barbed wire. Shoehorn. I don't know where that accent came from. Horn. That I don't see for the time being. Paisleys. I don't know what that means. Rug beater. You mean a stick? Is there such a thing as a specialized stick with which you beat up rugs? Don't you just pick up like a pallet or this thing, or like a bunny? What? A wishbone. I swear that I've seen it. The wishbone, I mean. It would be, it would be really funny if I could put up on the screen the number of times I have. Here's the wishbone. I have yawned so far, just in this part. Okay, so we're left with shoehorn, paisleys, and a rug beater. I feel like at this point I would just I'll just be clicking random objects because I don't know what a shoehorn means, nor paisleys, and the rug beater is just like isn't it like a freaking stick? feel like it has to be something here. Because we've hardly a rug beater. That's like my parents would use those things to catch mosquitoes in the summer, so of course I don't recognize it as a rug beater. Okay, shoehorn and paisleys. It's extremely intriguing to look for things when you don't know what the said things are. I'm even tempted to use the hint, but I'd rather keep it for a time where we'd actually need it. So this is what I was thinking about when the list said flute. I was thinking about one of these stick-like singing instruments. So, shoehorn. This is going to be extremely funny if it has nothing to do with shoes. Isn't it those things that you use to put your shoes on? That's what it looked like to me. Okay, and paisleys. What the hell does that even mean? Should I Google it? Should I Google the word? Should I try to continue clicking random crap? Should I click the hint button and pretend that I didn't? And my hand can just like, oh no. What the hell are paisleys? This is gonna be at least 10 times funnier if afterwards I'm going to Google the word to see how to pronounce it. And find out that I have been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. I've clicked right about everything. It's not here. Okay, let's separate the, like, split the room visually and look for it. This is going to take a while. I might just cut the video to where I will have found the set object, because this, I don't even want to play this anymore. I'm bored with myself looking for the said thing, honestly. And with the rain, like, making little pattering sounds in the background is just the perfect mood for me to fall asleep. Dude, I've clicked everything. It's not here, I'm telling you. What's this? I almost clicked the hint because I thought that this rim was part of the background, not this menu thingy thing. Bro, I don't know what to tell you at this point. So, between starting to record this and actually in the present time, it has been, for me, it's been more than a week. For you, it's been half a second. I still don't know what paisleys are. I still refuse to look for the word's meaning. Which I think is something that I should be doing at this point. Because it's getting increasingly annoying trying to click on everything but not getting not finding the said object. It sounds like it means like clippers or scissors or something like that. this point, I'm just going to click everything because I really don't know what it means. And got with the mercy, I guess. So this is definitely a metronome. That's a shadow. That's a pot. That's a stick. That's a boat. A flute. Light bulb. And that's a golf thingy. Bat. I don't know what to call it. Dude, I am positive I've clicked about everything here. Fuck it, I'm just going to look for what the word means, because at this point, even if I do know what it means, I'm thinking that I won't be able to find it. So it's P-A-I. Paisleys. Our teardrop shaped ornamental design with a curved or upper end. Is it this thing? I swear to God. I swear to God, this. Excuse me. I beg your finest pardon. Okay. No, this doesn't even deserve a frustrated comment. That's how annoying everything is. Okay, so I had a phonograph record. And damn cloth. Since it's been oh my god. So I told you I played this before, and since it would send me right here, I would go all the way here to here and whatnot in order to get there. So being able to go back through here I'm such an idiot sometimes. Do, do, do. It's sounds like it's playing backwards. Okay, so since I cannot do much here and I have the option of getting out, let's get out. Through here, go back to his go back to his house once again from the outside. Whoop. And see if we can do something from approaching the situation by approaching the situation from that angle, as we only have the damn cloth. Do 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 do. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No. I will avoid doing that. By all means. They don't match, dude. Okay. A tripod. Can we finally do something with this? Wow. Let's see what it says. It says form ticket of patient admission in the Provincial Lunatic Asylum at Manchester, England, in accordance with the Acts of Parliament 18 Victoria number 114. Note: no patient to be sent before advice of professional has been received by the applicant. Idiots and persons afflicted with paralysis are inadmissible into the institution. Number, I think that's a 912C. Secretary's Office, Manchester, November the 6th. I'm going to assume 1884. Be pleased to admit Charles Dollimore, I don't remember, into the lunatic asylum as patient with anomaly, severe delusions of grandeur, I'm going to assume grandeur, and lack/key. I have no idea what's written here. Patient believes in magical devices used to manipulate the disease. Suggest bleeding, leech something geeing, and shock therapy. Patient to remain bound and sedated at all times. Name: Samuel Bodkim. I'm going to stop here so I wouldn't botch his name. Admitted on the application of Abigail R. Dollimore. And I think that this is the order of the skulls in the game downstairs. So that is why I had to go out and go all the way in, because getting out from the attic was not possible. Let's see, so we have this over here. So that when I go here, it's the skull with the bones and the skull with the missing top part. Okay, this one, shit, this one, the skull with the top part, the skull that is looking at you. I think it was that one. Yeah, it was that one. The one looking to the right and somewhat to the front. Yay! Dun dun dun. But before we go there, let's try to whoop, the attentive lighthouse. Ever watch Fall of the Sea? Let's try to finish this one too. Oh, look how cute! It's such an interesting detail. So we need one with. I just clicked them at random, bro. So with 3 diagonal pieces but pointing to the left. Or does it even matter which way they point? Because then I could do this. Two blank ones. But I don't see any blank ones. One right next to the other. Does it even matter what I click? I'm really curious what happens if I... if I just randomly... I'm curious. And in case I look like a total idiot, no, I don't know how to play dominoes. If I click or set, I'm confused. Anyway, I'm more curious about what's happening here. Oh no. Dun, dun, dun. Should we look for clues here or try to open the game outside? Okay, so I'm thinking that each time you make a mistake, one of them closes. Okay, 1 and 4, like this one, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, like this, 6 and 1. Two and nothing, 3 and nothing, 4 and nothing, 6 and 2, 2 and 1. Okay. Now we have 1 and 1. 2 and 5. 6 and 6. Okay. 4 and 2. I think it's easier to look for the. Oh. Let's look for the 4 and blank since. Now 4 and 1. Okay, 5 and 1. Four and 4. Hmm. 4 1. 5 4. 4 blank. Or 5 blank. 2 2. Five 5. I cannot see any 5 right next to an O. Then where's 5 1? And there's 6 5. 3 2. 6 3. 5 4. 6 1. 4 blank. Or 1. Okay. And there's 6 5. Can't be this one. And there's 5 blank. And there's 3 blank. If I don't find any other, we're gonna go there. Now we only have the top one, which says that there are 2 blanks, one right to the other, next to the other, like this. Then we have 4 blank. It doesn't work with diagonals. Okay, then there's 6 blank. 1 blank. Then there's 6 4. 2 3s. Blank blank, which I think I ruined when I and there's 4 3. There's a 3 1. There's 6 0 and 5 3. Which has to be this one. So now we have 2 and 3. 5 3. And 3, and then there's 2 2s, 2 3s. It has to be a 4 and a blank, that's where it is. Then a 2 and a blank. Where's a blank? Right next to a 2. Is that the only 2 with the blank next to it? No. And there's a 3 with a blank. 6 1 3 0. So it's a 4 blank and a 4 2. Then there's a 2 blank and a 2 2 2 and a 2 2. And there's a 2 and a 3, which can either be here or here. 6 3, 5 3. Then a 4 3. like each time I cross out one, another one reappears. So 4-1, the last one, the last dandelion, and the 4 and a blank. So let's see. 4 here, copy this one. 4. I had a piece of plastic in my mouth. Yeah. No, it was a piece of a lip. 4, 0, it has to be one of these or one of these. Now 4, 2. Is there another 2 next to a 4? Let's see visually. That's it. Oh my god. The power and the magic of logic. Okay, what do we do now? Let's go. Let's keep ourselves in suspense. Let's see what there is inside first of all. Let's Charles' photograph. And then there's the lighthouse. Let's go back inside here and look for the objects. Actually, first let's inspect what there is to inspect. And there's a letter from Charles, as I can see. I think it's to Victor. Let's see. Let's read what it says. My dearest son, I have entrusted you to maintain the grounds and various mechanisms in and about the estate. Any disturbance to our family would cause my plan will cause my plan to fail. Divert the attention of curious parties by any means at your disposal. Prying eyes should be closed permanently. That's a little. That's taking it a little too far, don't you think, Charles? Remember that I have left you reminders to the elevator combination about the property. I'm counting on you, son, so please do not fail me. Your loving father, Charles. Let's see what else is here. Is it one of those? Oh shit, this is even more annoying. Okay, I think its head has to be in the middle. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking annoying. Yeah, we're not doing that now. Let's look for objects. A twine. That's like a twig, right? I don't know why. An oil can. So grapes and a pouch. It's an olive. It's not a grape. I would like to have a grape right now. That would be amazing. Where the hell are the grapes? Or just one grape? Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying. I already know. A watch and a skull key. Watch. Pocket watch like this. Grapes, a pouch. I just like saying pouch. I don't wanna find it. Those weren't grapes, those were peppers, bro. Feather. Ladybug. Oh, there it is. A tooth. A swallow. What's that? It sounds like it's a bird. Oh, look. Yeah, a swallow sounds like it's a bird. Fish. A wabbit. Oh. Yep. A gargoyle. This one. Could it be this one? Yep. So we're left with the twine and a pouch. There's the pouch. And now we're left with the word that I don't know what it means. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. Okay. This is gonna be so fucking annoying. So that one has to stay there, most definitely, I think. And near it should be the head of the bird, I think. It seems like it. And then the body of the bird. Okay, so now we have to focus on bringing this here. This is gonna be beyond annoying to complete. Okay, I've done something. I've done something that is not enough. So I think that this one has to be here, so... Wait, hold up. No, I think this one has to be here. Like that. Don't ask me what I'm doing, I don't know either. Okay, until I skip this, which is what I will most probably do, let's see what else we can do. We gotta look for options here. Okay, so we have handprint, a camera, a tea strainer, and there's another kiwi. Oh, I remember this place. There's a kitty. Okay, tea strainer. I can't see it. Nope, really can't see it. Okay, next. A rake. Bro, what would a rake do here? There it is. A pipe. Pipe as in The one that you use for smoking, or? Come on, that's not a tea strainer. That's the thing that you use to, like, pour the tea with. I don't know what you call it. A matryoshka. I was actually thinking about the word for this earlier. For no reason. Actually, for good reason, because I was watching The Great. As crew. And since I live in a country that's fairly close to Russia, and Russia has had a great influence on my country throughout history, I think that's how the word had landed in my head. Okay, so we're left with a pipe and the mouse. I think I've seen the mouse. Could it be somewhere around here? There's a kitty. Can't see shit. Can't find either. Oh, there's the mouse. I think this is the secret to finding the objects a lot faster. First of all, complain that you can't find something, and second, say that it's not there, and then you'll find it. Okay, if I were a pipe, oh, there it is. Once again, yawning. So we have a skull key and a jeweled heart, and I think I know exactly what to do with them. There's one more thing that we can do in here, which is this, but let's save it up for a little later, shall we? Here, there's nothing we can do. I'll go back to the attic. From here, which is what I was hoping to do. So we're going to have to go back through here. This doesn't seem safe at all, and I'm really confused by how this thing is still working, but it's a miracle. Okay, so as you might imagine, there was one more floor where the game would not allow us to go. Oh shit. How shall I know what the combination should have been? Okay, so as I can see, there's a lot of clues regarding what the numbers might be. Like here. And so like there's this, the clues say that the numbers are codes that you saw throughout the course of the game. So the first one is 076. The second one was 005. Okay, third one is 006. Third one is, fourth one is 300. Oh my god. It's worked. Okay, fourth one. Oh, so it's 300 for that one. For this one, it could be 076. Let's try. Okay. Okay, third one, 005. Shit. Okay, and for the last one, 006. Would you look at that, bro? And now it'll let us go to the last scene. To the last sorry. The last floor. That had not been available to us until now. And even though I googled how to do this, these numbers had indeed been present from the beginning of the game. Or were they? I think I should have remembered them. Like from here. I don't know, dude. I don't have the patience to. Oh, look. Guys had the black leaf kind of thing. There's yet another clue and all these things. I sound like Kylie Jenner. Oh my god, I remember this. Bro. Sorry that didn't work. It should have worked. Oh my god. I'm getting the fucking chills. This is beyond creepy, dude. This is giving L'Île de Nantes. What the fuck? Voldemort, is that you? Okay. Excuse me. What the hell? It has to go in here. What are you talking about? Oh my god. This is the scene from the beginning of the game. Oh, sweet Emma, in time you will forgive my sins. The world of the living will forever divide us, but I shall bind you close to me in the darkness of death. Fear not a solitary passage, dear love. In time, I will send you a beautiful rose and her lovely daughters. Their fellowship will provide you everlasting comfort and grant me the gift of life. Yes, the locks will keep you, but in time they will rot. Even their great power is no rival for eternal, ghostly scratchings. The only way to be with you and maintain the doors is by crossing the space between life and death. Your companions will give their souls to me, so that I may have the energy to remain within the void. Energy to remain without them. I shall also bring you a son, one who will preserve Ravenhearst Manor as we dance within her walls for all eternity. Accept this locket as my final gift. May it forever remind you of our loving family. Yours forevermore, Charles. That's kind of disturbing, knowing that he basically kept her here forever. Weird, Charles. Extremely weird. Also, I don't know if you can hear, but like my window is opened, and instead of random rainfall sounds, there's like birds chirping, and I think that's the cutest thing in this context. We have to get this. I was so sure. Okay, so cauliflower, a bow tie, this guy. Okay, cauliflower, there it is. Bow tie. I can't see it now. Maybe I will later. Next object. Could it be this one? Oh, I was about to click that thing on her eyes. Salami. On candles. French curve. I have no idea what that means. Is it like this thing? It's not. This thing. What the hell is French curve? An alarm. Candy corn. Oh, I'd love me some candy corn right now. This one. Peaky. Is it like a little pig, or is it actually... Oh, there's Peaky. A yo-yo. Yo-yo. Where's the yo-yo? Can't see it, I'm sorry. Garlic. Lots and lots of garlic. By the way, I have made, there's a giraffe. You know how we always buy, what even was that? You know how, there's a yo-yo. So we're left with the violin and a there's the logo. How we always buy, there's the violin, a lot of garlic sauce. I think that this thing goes back in the heart-shaped thing. And lock it. And so I made my own garlic paste instead of having to buy. What the hell am I supposed to do? No way. No way. So I have to find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hearts so I can put there. Oh my god. Anyway, so you know how you can buy bottled up like garlic sauce or whatever to put on your food? I tend to eat a lot of that. Like, I'm not kidding when I say a lot. So the thing that I've done recently is get some garlic, mash it up. I'm trying to go back to that house thingy to skip that puzzle because I'm not going to waste my brain cells trying to correct it. And so I mashed it up. We can look for stuff. And I made my own bottled up garlic sauce because I want to eat a lot of it. I'm a garlic kind of girl. There's the safe. And thank you for coming to my TED Talks. So yeah, I chose to make some from scratch, seeing that I eat a lot, so I wouldn't eat a lot of like fats and unnecessary calories. And actually taste something that actually tastes like garlic. Okay, toboggan. Or like toboggan. I've never seen this word in English. It's quite weird if you ask me. Because it's the same as it is in Romanian, which is... It's kind of the same, it's just that we write it with one G. It's toboggan. But actually growing up, everybody would say it as toboggan. And no one would correct us. No one would say, yo, that's not okay. And I'm thinking that is partly because the grown-ups didn't know that it was not okay either, or they were simply not paying that much attention to everything that we were seeing. And also, I don't think that if they told us it was not correct, we were actually paying attention, because children at you in the heart. I will lose my brain cells trying to find those remaining hearts, I swear to God. I can't see it for the life of me. Could it be this thing? Yeah. A ball. A shark tooth? Could it be this one? Ball. There. An hourglass. I think I've seen it near... There. A garden claw. Once again, this is again one of those things that I this that I think it means something but actually means something else. Coins. And spring. So I think I've said this before. First time I have seen the word spring, I was like, that's the thing that comes before summer. How do you want me to look for spring in this pile of crap, basically? Not knowing that spring also has other meanings. Stairs. This one. A beaver. Bro, where are you? That looks like it's the Jabal. There's an owl. But we don't need the owl, we need the beaver and the squirrel. Do you know that video of the French guy trying to pronounce squirrel and just saying squirrel? If you do, good for you. I don't. That's all I have to say about it. This guy is kind of creeping me out, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's the beaver, and here are the coins. Now we're left with the spring. Oh, there it is. And the toboggan. So wait, what if it doesn't mean what I think it means? What would the chances be? Because toboggan is like oh, it's not what it means. So in Romanian, toboggan means like a slide. I'll put a photo of it. I have a bad feeling about it. As you should, bro. As you should. Let's look for the hearts. Hearts. There it is. Grapes. Butterfly. Dice. Do you know? I think I've said this before. Do you know the singular form of dice? If you do know, let me know. If you don't, Google it and then let me know your thoughts. Because, oh my god, I sounded so disgusting. I am. If you see me on the street after talking like this, you're allowed to punch me in the gut, not in the mouth, please. For the love for these teeth. Ew. So yeah, dice. The singular is interesting. Google it and let me know what you think about it, because I find it interesting. Okay, a spoon. That looks disgusting. I would only eat with that thing if I'd be starving. That's all I'm gonna say about it. A leaf. A watch. Watch me whip. Watch me greeting. Hello. And a ladybug and coins. There. Great, bro. Awesome. Amazing. Let's see, can we look for... So that makes 2 of them. Don't really understand why I'm allowed to be back here, but anyway. Yes. Doo-doo-doo. And this should go up here. Doo-doo-doo. This looks like... It's like 44, 37, 7. Looks like... It was this thing? I don't know, let's see. I don't know. Okay, so there's nothing left to do here for the moment. Nothing up here. Let's go back and put her hearts back in the machine, so I think it was here. I knew that there was something else to do here as well. Lipstick. Because we're fancy little bitches, that's why. There it is. A knocker. How the hell shall I know what that means? An egg. I don't know, it sounds like this thing. Oh, English. Such an interesting and rich language. A bottle. There it is. A knife. Beats me, man. I don't know. I can't see it, I'm sorry. A star. Star. Oh, there's a knife. Hamburger. There's a key. The heart, I'm sorry. A walkie-talkie. Rice ball. There's the pipe. An acorn. Acorn. There. A violin. And we're left with the freaking star. Oh, there. Something in here, nothing. Okay, let's go lower down. Place these other hearts. 2, 3, so that means that we have 5 hearts left to find. Nothing here. Could we possibly... Let's try to look for more clues. Or like places where to look for objects. In the rest of the landscape thingies. Do 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 do. I thought it had turned into this thing. Or not. I will look. Maracas. Fair maracas. Is this thing? It's not. I know what they look like, I just don't. There. Microscope. No, what microscope in its right mind would be here. There. A broom. I can't find the broom and I can't find the broom either. There. Jeweled heart. seen it before. No, it's not this thing. Tea strainer. I'm not falling for that again. It's like a whole tea set thingy. That I can't see either. Okay, next. Hatchet. It's like this thing. Okay. A strawberry. A pear. A drop. A drop. Yeah, that's definitely a trap. Do, 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 do. No, a saw, cave painting. So this is what I mean when I say tea strainer. And we're left with the mitt. Let's look upstairs as well. Lipstick. There. Telephone. A fish fly. Again, I don't know what that means. Is it like a fly that like flies around on fish? Or is it like this thing? I'm confused. I'm assuming. Oh, that's not the one. I thought that was the fish fly. Dragonfly. Ant drill. This thing? No. Cat. Lizard. Wallet. All the things that I like. Automobile. Or rather, automobile. Oh, there's the glove. There's a heart. A giraffe. An automobile. I'm going to assume that it's a toy car. Maybe this one. No. So we need an automobile. A handrail is this thing. I can't see it, dude. I know that future me who will have already found the object is gonna be like, it's right there, dude. As I said. Yep. possibly. Oh, it does nothing. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. I mean, since I'm here, might as well go back and put the 2 hearts. Dun, 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 dun. So I have 3 more to find. So it was the 12th of June when or for you in the past 3 seconds. But for me, okay, what am I saying? It was 12th of June a second ago, and now it's the 19th of June. I'm a time traveling magician at this point. I've just been there. And I think I've just been here as well. And being the time traveling magician that I am, I bear news from the future. I don't know what I'm saying. At this point, I don't know what else to do besides just walking around and trying to click on things, because we still have some hearts left to find. God knows what that means. Okay, so we've been here. We have found something to do. Okay. We need a totem pole. Is that it? That's a lemon slice. A fork. A moss ball. So once again, I think that this... I don't know what that is. and I'm not going to try to guess. Because given my history, it already seems that each time I assume something means. So I'm not going to try to guess what moss ball means. Because given my history, my guesses are entirely off, and I clearly don't have a talent for that. But is it at least entertaining seeing me assume that a word? Ooh, I just dripped coffee on myself. Seeing me assume that a word probably means something, and then discovering that it means something entirely different. You let me know. You tell me. It is evening and I'm drinking coffee. Because I need some fuel in these veins. There's an ant. Although I know one should not be drinking coffee in the evening, but I'm an adult. I have the right to do something and regret it later. Here's another heart. Here's the key. Here's the green pepper. But I think that the point is, do not do this like me. Already joking. Because it's not okay to drink coffee after 12 p.m. Change purse. A hammer. And we're left with the moss ball. So I'm assuming it still is a ball, right? Is this? Oh, there. Yet another one of Rose's hearts. Boop. I think that's one of the only other place that we have not checked out is here. I wanted to go up here, but a mouse. A butterfly. Oh, there it is. An apple. Oh, there's the heart. Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's extremely obvious. For me, it wasn't when I first played this kind of game, but I was 10 at the time, so what did I know? Even if you do collect the thing that you need in the list, it's not going to be added in your inventory until you collect all of the clues. It is, as Romanians say, at the brain of the rooster. But for me, when I was 10, it wasn't. So here's a tip that I should have probably told you at the beginning of playing this. Not right as there's the apple. Not right as we are approaching the end. Ink pen, more like fountain pen. Screw this one. It's more like nail. There's a screw. could swear that I've there. Old coin. Sad. Dental pick. What the hell does that mean? Is it like one of those, yeah, it's not one of those, what I was thinking about. In a crab. Crab, I don't see the crab. Oh, there. Now what I want to do is also go here. Nothing. Here. Cool. Maybe here? Ooh. I knew it. Oh, I absolutely hate the background music on this one. There's a hut. I think I've also seen that. Yep, snake. A bullfrog. Yeah, I'm already hating this and it's creeping the hell out. So where is the bell? Oh, microphone. I don't know what a bullfrog means. I'm assuming it's still a frog, right? Oh, there's a bell. A bottle. An acorn. Acorn, there it is. I'm trying really hard to focus on what we have to find so we'd get out of here really fast, but don't tell it to my boss. I don't work well under pressure. And me putting on myself the pressure of finishing this fast is not helping me finish this fast. So we just have to do our best to focus, you and I, because otherwise we're not gonna make any kind of progress. So we have to look for a bottle and dice, but I can't. Club. Oh, frying pan. Jacks. I don't know what that is. Is it like a Jack in the Box? It's not. Oh, there's a frog. So it was indeed a frog. Robin. I don't know what that is. Is it like this? Corkscrew. Pistol. So now I can tell you what the V stands for because we had opened that third door. And now it's not a spoiler or like a Easter egg anymore. We've found Victor, Now we're left with finding the dice. I think that they're... Oh, that was a... Bro. At this point, I myself am wondering how I managed to get a bachelor's degree in English literature, because I can't seem to be able to remember even the most basic of words. So we're left with dice. According to my memory, they should be like either white with black dots or black with white dots, but I can't see. Either. Oh, there. Okay, now we can... Could we possibly go up here? Never mind charts. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Yep, and since there's nothing else left to do, let's go to the elevator, which was in here. Do-do-do-do. We're obviously approaching the end of the game. I'll just go directly to them. I think we were left with 5 hearts. This one reminds me of one of Lisa's outfits from her La Lisa music video. Oh no, just 3 of them. Whoop. 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 Ooh. Bro, what the hell are you doing in there? Voldemort, is that you? Yes, me again. Precisely. I helped them, bro. They keep asking for help. Me and Infidel, bro, you gotta chill. I'm telling you. Okay, so it says Charles floats in a chamber. Charles floats in a chamber once fueled by the souls of Rose and her daughters. That's kind of creepy. A strange chamber rests in the back of the room. Okay, what is there to do? 23. So I'm assuming we get 23 something by combining them? Oh. Oh, it's one of those. I'm gonna hate it. I just know it. So we have to get. I think we have to get. Could this be the clue? Do we have any 72, 170? No, we don't. Oh, that's so satisfying. The sound of that is extremely satisfying. So let's try to get 13 up there. Oh no, we have to get the numbers in order. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So one, that should be that should be okay. If one is in center, where is there? I think I have to bring the two up here and then switch it. Right, like this. And then I have to bring 3. And then sweet, so I could have the 3 back there. I have no idea what I've just done. I think that this might be the last puzzle we'll have to solve. So let's try to make something out of it, okay? So I have 2. And I need to put 2 here so I could oh, I think I know how to do it. Hold up. So I have 1. So I have 1 in order. Now I have, okay, 1. So let's try to get 2. I don't know why I feel like I should, no, I should not be doing it like that. Okay. I have to get this 4 out of the way. So I put the 1 there. I have to make it in such a way that I think that I have to leave like a space between them, so I don't know what I'm trying to do. So if I do this, so they have to go like clockwise, so I have to focus on bringing number 2 here, like this. Now I brought 1 here. Oh my god. I really don't know how to think outside of the box. Okay. Oh, bro, stop it. No, it's evening. I don't want to get creeped out in the evening, okay? Wait, I feel like I'm onto something. So I brought 3 near 4. Don't ask me how I did that. I wouldn't be able to tell. And now I have to bring 1 by 2 somehow. So if, oh, okay. Oh my god. I move the 15 here, it'll change the so I move the 2 out of the way. It sucks so bad. Okay, so I have to get 15 out of the way, right? What the fuck did I just do? I feel like okay, I think I have to put something in the middle in such a way that 2 will change places with. Like this. And then 1 will be left here. I think I have to put more space between them. So if 2 is fine here. I've done something. I've done shit. The little idiot. So I think I know how I want to do it. Let's just get them somehow in a somewhat chronological order. So bro, I swear to God, what the hell is wrong with you? Once in a while the call is on my I think I'm losing the name of this thing again. What do you call it? The thing that holds the guts of your PC inside of it. Oh my God, no matter what I do, I cannot seem. Wait, I have to try. I have to start all over again. I can't. Should we skip this? I brought 2 there. I should find a way to bring 3 now. You are fucking creeping me out. Shut up. You know what? I'm way too stupid for this. Fuck off. Yes, I don't care. I just want to see the end. Gosh, you're so dramatic. You can start all over again, honey. Don't worry about it. Oh no, curse me. Yes, I can hear you. As I said, freaking dramatic. What I am not. Victor is old, bro. He has bad knees. He cannot run that far away. Why are you laughing, hun? You're dying.
This isn't over yet.
Where is he going? 1895. Oh no! I don't remember this. There's flowers blooming here and here. And oh, I'm getting the chills. That was the end of it. What the hell is happening? I'm so confused right now. I don't remember it ending like this. Fuck off. I don't care. I don't care about the credits. Fuck off. If I click start all over again, is it going to start? It's starting all over again. No, I can't read the back. I'm sad. I'm sad. I am confused. I am. No, it can't have ended like that. What are you talking about? No. I feel like I ruined everyone's fun, including myself. And I'm going to get a lot of shit for skipping that puzzle, but I hate it with a passion, bro. Yeah, that was that felt so anticlimactic. I'm sorry. I ruined it. I just have I think I have a talent for doing that. So that's how it ends. I do not remember it ending like that. I do not remember the ending at all. But let's look into the strategy guide. So maybe that way we're gonna be able to find the last pages of the journal. I was afraid that this might happen, that I would not be able to go back into the game and read the strategy guide book and read I'm so shook right now. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, let's try to look for it online, because I feel I feel betrayed. No, this can't be real. I have an extraordinary capacity of fucking shut up. I'm going to say so. once again, as you were watching this, like half a second has passed from the last audio clip, but for me, it's already been a few days. It's currently the 26th of June. I would have very much liked to record the very last part of this series in one go, so we'd have one final big video for everything, but life had other plans, including my phone's motherboard being fried up, if you will, due to the latest Samsung update, which has been, if you ask me, extraordinary, lovely, exactly what I was thinking of and hoping for, if you ask me. So just if you're a Samsung employee watching this and you let that update be rolled out without making sure that it would still work on older versions of Samsung, and I'm not even talking extremely old versions, I'm talking recent, the last 3 versions, just know that I love you with all my heart. I am incredibly grateful to you, and I wish you good health and the long, fruitful life. Now, with that being said, I'm actually not okay. I am extremely angry. I am extremely frustrated because even if I did a factory reset, the issue still persists, and thanks to the internet and Reddit, I am not the only one who has this issue. So for someone that has taken good, from my point of view at least, perfect care of their device for the past almost 3 years, for something like this to happen, especially when I'm about to leave in a few days for a week to go to have a holiday, if you will. This is just this can only be described as perfect news. So, even though this has created such a roller coaster of emotions inside of my brain, I will eventually get over it, but for now, I am suffering, and I don't want to have to buy a new phone. So, whomever is watching this right now, please tell me what I should do. Invest in yet another Samsung device, which is what I was thinking of doing because I love Samsung devices, or jump ship and get an Android and get an Apple, even though I'm an Android girly and I don't trust anything else. With that being said, let's get back to the topic at hand, if you will, which is why you actually are here, and that is the pages that I was not able to open like this in my my own case file because I was once again trusty, and I thought that if I finish first the game, and I didn't even know that that was the end of it, I could still go back and like walk through the house and through the game even if I had nothing left to do, and I could read it then. But because, and this is extremely important, please take note of this, this is vital information about my personality. Because I have this let's call it habit of destroying, like, I don't even know how to call it. Self-destruction? It's not self-destruction, is because I have this habit and at this point skill of self-sabotaging myself, and why not destroying everything, or a big percentage of the things around me and my life in general, and screwing with my own luck. I did not do that. I did not read the case file as another page was added. I left everything for the end, and well, you already know how that turned out if you still are here. But we live and learn. I'm trying to work through it. I'm trying to not do that again. I'm trying to cope with everything that is happening right now. So instead, I have scoured the internet and I have found I have looked for these pages elsewhere, and I have fortunately found them, so I could read them and we could close this on a more positive note and just wrap it up in the way that I was originally planning to do, with a little twist since I can't do it the way that I was originally intending to. So while cricket is cricketing in the background, let's see what the last pages of our case file say. As you know, the very last page, the most recent, let's say, page that we had added was the one where Charles caught us when we reached his little cottage on top of the hill, and locked us up as a good host in his attic. And it goes as follows. Difficult to write. I'm out of proof. Investigation may unfortunately be permanently compromised. I've been apprehended by Charles' son, Victor. Oh my god, it was Victor. It was Victor all along. From the beginning, bro. I knew it. I'm sorry, my brain is just as fried as that motherboard on my phone. Anyway, my plan to sneak inside the cottage was thwarted when he caught me off guard. I couldn't get away. After being bound and blindfolded. What? Girly. I don't remember that part. You all were there with me. You were there with me. Why am I talking like more than one person is actually listening or watching this? Okay. So Girly Pop says, after being bound and blindfolded, I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously. That sounds a little kinky for good old Victor. So this raisin of a man has caught us. So, after being bound and blindfolded, he has locked me upstairs in the attic of Ravenhearst. He seemed to think Charles would return shortly. I don't know where I am, but I've certainly got to get out of here as quickly as possible. If they catch me, I'll be done for. Spoiler alert, we weren't caught. Page 33. I picked the lock on the door that kept me confined to the attic, but now I'm stuck on the second floor of the manor. All the windows are secured and the stairwell is completely blocked with furniture and random debris. I discovered an old film reel and, just out of curiosity, I would check it for clues. No luck, unfortunately. It's just some grainy home movie of that creepy old Victor sitting around reading a book. I can't tell for sure, but I think the title mentions something about time traversal. Traversal. I think it's traversal. Speaking of time, how is this guy still around? He's gotta be well over 110 years old. There's little time. I must find some means of escape. And then, page 34, there's on the left side a photo of the window in which we had made a hole to get out. On the other side of the building, which is the entrance to the Ravenhearst Manor, right next to that ladder, which we had used in the beginning. And it says as follows: freedom. I was surprised there. Freedom. An axe I found behind a bookcase made short work of the boarded up window in the theater room. Ah, the irony. I broke a window to get into this mess, and now I'm smashing my way out. I've got to make my way back to Victor's cottage to see if I can get to the bottom of what Charles is up to before I'm discovered missing. I fear there's little time before his return. The day's light is fading and the storm is growing worse. Page 35. After making my way back to Victor's cottage, I make sure to peek in the windows and re-entered after verifying his absence. I've got to search for clues quickly. Update. I have discovered an alarming tidbit in Victor's bedroom. A framed patient admission form hangs. A framed patient admission form hangs above a nightstand next to his bed. After cleaning the dirty glass, I am presented with a disturbing glimpse of Charles' past. Apparently his obsession with the supernatural has gone on for some time. Even his own mother knew he had some serious issues. Well, I know a good mother when I see one. Page 36. I found a soiled reminder note on the floor. Page 36. I found a soiled reminder note on the floor of Victor's study. Charles has apparently charged Victor to maintain Ravenhearst Manor and the surrounding grounds. The passage about prying eyes grips me with anxiety at the image of still being trapped in the attic. Remember that I have left you reminders. I wonder if these are related to the unusual numbered sequences I came upon at the front gate and other locations during my investigation. Page 38. The chest in Victor's study was secured with a tricky padlock, but it was no match for my crafty detective work. Opening the chest exposed a brass telescope amid a pile of smelly overalls. I paused briefly to consider that Victor would use the telescope to view, and I remembered the tripod near the window in the upstairs bedroom. After placing the telescope on the tripod, I peered into the eyepiece and made a revealing discovery. The weather vane atop Ravenhearst Manor was crafted in an ornate iron. The weather vane atop Ravenhearst Manor was crafted in ornate iron, and its design imparted another unusual numerical sequence. Page 39. I have the eerie feeling I'm moving closer to the darkness that permeates the twisted passageways beneath the manor. A roughly hewn? What does that even mean? Bro, so many new words. I thought I knew English, but apparently I don't. A roughly hewn prototype beneath the surface, page homage to Ravenhearst's namesake by means of a shrine surrounded by several hundred candles. A letter snuggled beneath various offerings details Charles' ultimate and rather twisted intentions. And it says, yes, the locks will keep you remain within the void. Yes, the locks will keep you remain within the void. I think those two are two different sentences, but it's kind of weird. I think that those two are rather two different sentences. Are two different sentences rather than one. The power contained within the ornate locks appears susceptible to deterioration over time. Charles hints that he seeks to walk between the... I thought it said Luften. Oh my god, you're not gonna be able to understand anything if I keep talking like this. Charles hints that he seeks to walk between life and death by somehow tapping into the energy provided by the souls of Rose and her daughters, like some kind of ghastly leech. This explains his existence after all these years. I must proceed with caution, else too forfeit my life to fuel his madness. Page 40. After making my way into Charles' inner sanctum, I have discovered a dusty tome full of notes and drawings that describe in minute details the plans for all sorts of abnormal contraptions. Page after page divulges the depths of madness required to attempt the crafting of some kind of unworldly plumbing system. The diagrams patently illustrate what I have already witnessed during my exploration of the nightmare beneath Ravenhearst Manor. I must locate and shut down the central machine that permits the heinous atrocities carried out within this horrible place. And then there's a drawing of what I'm assuming to be a very interesting mental disorder yet to be named. Page 41. A gold locket found dangling from a stone. A gold locket found dangling from a stone likeness of Emma Ravenhearst fits snugly into a door in the hallway on the lowest level of the underground complex. Snapping it in place has revealed 10 similar heart-shaped indentations. I should probably have a look around for additional objects that might act as keys to unlocking the door. The rhythm of fluid being pumped through the pipes overheard has an eerily similar resonance to the pulse of a beating heart. I am most fearful of what lies beyond. And the very, very last page. Oh my god, this is making me extremely nervous. Luckily, I remembered seeing an empty slot in the fuse box. Back in the general store. Replacing the missing fuse has lifted the darkness and allows closer inspection of an old schoolhouse. Rose's daughters must have spent many hours in this cold, dark place. An intentionally nondescript map suggests Charles aimed to limit his captive's knowledge of their location. And then it says, info missing on map, and there's an arrow drawn to the space between the silhouette of an island and the photo. Okay, I must admit that well, I don't even know what to say. And I think I'm being a little too dramatic, like I've been through some sort of really intense stuff, or rather experience. But at the end of the day, it was the very first game that I've ever recorded in this sort of manner, like walkthrough, play along, walkthrough, come along with me, PlaySMR, whatever you want to call it, manner. And I don't know, you tell me. And that's it. And that's all. That's all, folks. I'm extremely confused as to what I should say or do right now. Like I should add any closing remarks or comments, but honestly I think I've rambled enough throughout the whole walkthrough. You can't even call it walkthrough. Throughout the whole come play with me, this game that I've been playing quite a few times over the years, that I've played quite a few times over the years, and watch me still fail at figuring out what the hell I should do. But in any case, if you've watched it this far, if you've come this far with me, and you have managed to keep your interest, that's lovely. Thank you. You're lovely. But for that I can't thank you. You're going to have to thank your parents. I had no contribution. And before I get any weirder and make this even more uncomfortable than we have already made it, it's been lovely. I don't know if I'm going to do this again. If you have any comments, suggestions, critiques, remarks, ideas as to what I should play next and fail at, because that's just life, let me know. Definitely let me know. I can take it. Just be nice and gentle about it, please. Okay, that was PlaySMR and walkthrough. PlaySMR, is that what I call it? Okay, that was PlaySMR and Ambient walkthrough. Return to Ravenhearst by Mystery Case Files, played by yours truly, Yellena, and wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, I hope you will have a great day if you're just starting your day. Good night if you're going to sleep, and I hope to hear from you soon. Goodbye. So you thought that this was the end of it? It's not. Hi, it's me again, Yellena. I think this is the fourth or fifth time already that I'm saying this in this video. You've probably already had enough of me. I have had enough of me and my shenanigans. Let me go back to speaking more softly, more ASMR-y. I think I've started recording this whole episode on, I think it was 6th or something of June. It is currently 12th of August. I feel like I've been extremely busy, but at the same time I have not accomplished much, so I feel like I've been busy doing nothing, which in my day and age checks out. But in any case, I'm not satisfied with my outro of this whole series, so here I am doing a sequel to the outro, if you will. If you think that I'm a little over the top and this is like girl, you need to chill and just do things properly from the beginning. I 100% agree. I am all of those all of those things, but this is how I want to do it, this, whatever this is. So that's what we're doing. Therefore, yeah, it's me again. Again. I don't know what that accent was. As I said, it's been a true roller coaster of emotions, and now looking back at it in a somewhat more objective, eagle-eyed view, point of view, I can only say, holy Julie. First of all, weirdly enough, I am beyond happy to have waited this long before posting the last part of the series, so that I can look back at myself and also add a reaction pocket to this piece of content. Because it's extremely funny to me look back at this embryo time capsule, if you will, sometime later, and be a lot more detached. Yeah, so this is what I want to comment on. I feel like I overreacted when I finished the game, and I did not record the book reading, whatever it was, before doing so. Because it wasn't such a big deal, and even though I could have made sure that all of my progress won't be deleted if I wanted to re-enter the game after finishing, it wasn't the end of the world, though, as you most probably know by now, because this is the very end of the video, hopefully, if I don't get any any other funny ideas after recording this. So after finishing the game, I went online and did some digging and found the pages that I did not have the chance to read. I read them, and I added them to the video. No biggie. The situation definitely had a solution, but I simply had to catastrophize, I think is the word, catastrophize myself, and feel like it was the end of the world, which it wasn't, and be like, oh my god, I ruined this, I ruined everything, you're not gonna be able to enjoy it. You are, okay? If you getting that piece of information, and you having to have like the slightly moving, I don't know, bugs and whatever else was on the screen, and you did not have it ruined your experience, then yeah, I'm extremely sorry. I should have paid attention. I did not pay attention. But it is what it is. It came and it went, and so will life, so will everything. It's not such a big deal, but at the time it did feel like a big deal for me, and so I just wanted to hop on here and address all that. For all of those 4 people that are for some reason still watching the series, thank you. You're the shit. That's all I have to say about it. Okay. Like, on the same note, saying all that crap about not knowing what to say about finishing the games, it's just, as I listened to it, sounded so pick me. As I edited it, gotta make sure I include all of the syllables in that word. Although it certainly didn't feel that much pick me as I recorded it, but listening to myself say all that BS made me honestly puke a little inside of my mouth. it was really, it got me questioning, is that what I sound like in real life? And if that's the case, I have some adjusting to do, because what the hell? I don't know, I was trying really hard to not to sound like a run-of-the-mill streamer or YouTuber and say, and it's been a roller coaster, thank you for standing by me, blah 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 blah, like, share, I don't care about you. And at the same time, by simply not making a freaking outro to the whole experience, I ruined the outro. So let's try again. Take 2000, childhood game. I did not remember what I was doing, even though I love the game and have played it before. Wow, new sounds, new background sounds. This game, I don't know, I keep coming back to it once in a while, and having played it so long ago when I was 10 and playing it now, a full grown ass adult that pays taxes, it's extremely interesting to remember bits and bobs of how 10-year-old me would see the game, and how a well-developed adult me sees the game. Was a whole freaking experience. And I recommend that you do this too with a game that you used to love when you were a child, and record yourself, or record your reaction to the experience of playing it now, even if, let's say, it's only been a few years, because you could still change a whole lot in just a few years. So even though I have played this game before, even if this game just, I don't know, just conceptually speak, I don't know how to say this, it just means a lot to me, and I remember so many random things about it. I was surprised to see how much of it I did not remember, which was counterproductive, if you ask me, because I chose this game specifically because I was extremely comfortable with it, because it's a classic, because Mystery Case Files. I have played so many games that Mystery Case Files has put out there that at this point, I don't know, give me one of those honorary badges. Oops, that you have here in your logo, because that's how into the whole culture and like Mystery Case Files core, I don't know, whatever it is, however you want me to call it nowadays, that's how part of it I consider myself at this point. And so choosing Return to Ravenhearst as a very first PlaySMR follow along whatever experience for this channel felt extremely comfortable and safe. But seeing that I did not remember so much of it was interesting, at the very least. I'm just going to say that. Oh, and the whole skipping puzzles thing. Oh my god, I used to spend so much time trying to figure out how to solve all of those puzzles. I used to basically get so freaking angry over not being capable to do it, and just try again and again and again until I'd succeed. But at this point in time, I just didn't want to do it. I was like, I hate this. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to play the game like this, and I'm going to skip it because it's my experience, and I will do it however I want to. You're absolutely welcome to both agree and disagree. Just don't be an a-hole about it, okay? So therefore, thank you for watching or listening to this. Honestly, having more than 10 views already is an accomplishment. It's like having a conversation with 10 people at the same time. It's kind of intimate and personal, and I like the feeling. It's cozy, honestly. So next thing I want to comment on is my absolute rage at the whole situation. I didn't have the patience to research a new phone, since we're doing like a whole kind of a recap of what's happened in this last part of this series, if you want to, this gameplay thing. I didn't have the patience to research a new phone. I just simply waited for a really good deal on the newest version of my previous phone and invested in that, and then I calmed down and moved on. So that's all that there was to it after the initial wave of really intense emotions washed off. Because it's still a bummer, because I didn't want to make this investment. I didn't want to buy a new phone, but the situation was out of my control, and there was nothing I could do but simmer my feelings, accept it, and then actually take action and do something about it. So if you feel like what I did, all of that, all of the comments, all of the skipping the puzzles and whatever, and not making sure that the last pages of the book thingy would still be there before I actually finished the game. If you feel like what I did ruin your game experience, I'll take responsibility for it. You waited for something, you wanted something a certain kind of way. I said that I'd deliver in a certain kind of way, and I did not. So I'll take responsibility for ruining our game experience. But in what concerns Samsung and them not taking accountability for the fact that their freaking mistake effed up so many phones,